Hi there, it's Terri at my Crooked House and Studio in my really dirty mirror here. It's pretty rumbly this morning. I don't know if you can see the gray clouds behind me here, but I'm gonna see if I can get this video done before it starts pouring. So I am done with, as I was calling it, phase 4. And I also was talking about how I'm not going to decorate it too much. Well, so much for that. So I guess it's just in my blood. I just don't know how to stop. And I have like all these really cool things all around, out in my garage, out in my trailer, and I might as well use them. So this was a spot where I didn't really want to put like another trellis up. And it took me a long time hunting around looking for things to fill this space that I liked. And I've had these chairs for years. How long are they gonna last up there? I'm not sure, but you know, I don't use them. I have some other really nice green wood ones that I've had since I lived in Michigan. And when I need folding chairs, I use those. So I thought these were really cool looking, especially the yellow one with the really nice gold paint. And I even ended up leaving like the little moving sticker on there. I just find that really cool for some reason. Don't ask me why. And yeah, I had to fill every space. This is a box that I just got from my friend's house at the estate sale. And of course I have to fill every basket. I just threw some old cookie cutters in there. I really like the fleur-de-lis one. Some of my favorite Santa ones. Some cool copper. I have no idea the name of this plant. If you've seen many of my videos, you will understand, because I'm not great at plants, that's for sure, but this is one of my husband's favorite plants that he brought home from an estate sale one time, and it's huge. And you can see we put the pot that was in, we put it in this gigantic pot, so we were afraid to try to transplant it. So it is leaning a bit, but these little things on the trunk of it are super sharp, so that's what we did there. It's looking very gray and rumbly, but this little scorpion's tail there, that was there, and I even caught my husband with the weed eater one day at it. I'm like, no, the butterflies love that, and the bees, so kind of just worked around there. And the rest here everything's new here. Firebush, of course, which is always a favorite of bees and butterflies. So I'd actually tried my hand at a little bit of seed, trying to plant some seeds, and I just started these in little pots, and that's just carrots, and I'm growing those there. I want to get like the Queen Anne's lace, so I just want it to go to seed. So I don't know if it'll work or not, but there is a lady that on YouTube who plants carrots. She's in Texas, plants carrots all the time just for the Queen Anne's lace. And these are actually some zinnias that I planted by seed, which I see everybody doing. Like, oh, it's oh so easy, so they look kind of gangly, but I got some blooms, so I couldn't pinch it back anymore. Hopefully this isn't going to be I get hit by lightning kind of video. This wood piece, this wood shelf, this was actually another piece I got from my friend's estate sale, and he had said that it's got the nails on there, and he had said that held up plates. So I got it upside down here, but it held up plates where you throw the ball at the plates came. And this hardware here I've had for years, and I'm just like so happy to find something to use it for. really good and rusty. I had some really great brass screws and even brass washers to use on it, which that is super exciting to me. Got this old chicken with no beak. And actually, geraniums are really hard to find down here at this time of year. That's, I think, 3 plants in there from Tractor Supply that were looking really, really sad. But I love geraniums. It just reminds me of Michigan. I even love the smell of them. So that's actually a watering, like a watering can pitcher thing, the snail, which I've never used because it's really heavy. So I just use it for decoration now. All these little plants here, it's actually hard too to find small plants. And I like plants, well, not plants that, even though I love the birds and the butterflies and the bees come into my plants, but I really like plants without flowers. So these are just some kind of herbs. And these little guys, these are just, I guess most people would call them weeds. They're kind of growing all over the place here in Florida. And that's some other herb. And then I did a little bit of succulents. Not sure what that metal piece there is from, but fills up that space. Of course, I had to fill the little tool tray. This bench I just repainted with the green I got on the trim, just some good exterior paint. And yes, that is a rat. I just bought that at my friend's estate sale. Isn't it cute? Yes, I know a lot of people do not like rats, but I thought it was adorable. And yes, there are a lot of rats down here. So I did dig up a bunch of the dirt that was here because it was very gravelly and hard and sandy. So I did dig it up and throw some compost in there. Ooh. And these ladders I have had for a very long time. I had quite the supply of them. So I think I got like 2 more left, but again, was able to use this really great hardware that I had. I mean, it's super secure. And I didn't have to cut them or anything. You could see they fit perfect on there. So that was lucky. I don't know what, this is some kind of spade or something, some kind of very heavy garden tool. But I love the blue paint on it, so that's why that got put there. So here's my creepy crawlers to go up the ladders. So I do have the coral honeysuckle, I think, yeah. And then a passion vine. So this is a different color passion vine. I have quite a few passion vines over on my fence, but this is supposed to have a white flower on it. And I've already seen, well, you can see the caterpillars have found it. I've had this done for quite a few days, but we have just been getting a ton of rain, which I'm super happy with, but not so good for doing videos. And I watched this one video talking about how much dragonflies love bamboo, and I just kind of felt like I needed something tall here. So this is just, I just cut out of some of my bamboo, a few branches, and stuck them in there in the plant, in the ground. And of course another fire bush, my favorite plant. So, and if you've seen any of my other videos, I was talking about building wood shutters here, and ended up, these clamshells that I had were absolutely perfect size. So I'm super happy with those, and because I didn't think I'd be able to raise them up so high, that's why I didn't want the clamshells. I didn't want it covering my view. And also, this is my driveway, and to get our vehicles out, and especially that camper back there, to get that out, we're a little leery of putting those up there, but the van can fit, the full-size van can even fit in there. So, all right, well, I am going to do like a all the way around studio tour, do a little outside and inside for my next video. I have changed a few things on the front and the side. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you like my video, and we will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.